Alright, welcome back, Art Slugs. This is Art Slugs for the win. Why do I call it Art Slugs? Because we are all sluggards, all artist star. But we gotta keep drawing. So even though we're slugs, we gotta keep moving inch by inch. And that's how it feels like when we are progressing in art. Just like little slugs moving slowly. You're like, can't I get better? No, you are a slug. Remember that. You gotta move slow, but you can accomplish great things. So today we're going to be going through a tour through my Gwenivier series. My Gwenivier sketchbook series is what we're going to be looking at. I have a few different ones, and we're going to have them separated in different videos. So this is really review one of this sketchbook. And we're going to look at some references. If you haven't seen my series, I'm going to leave a link down in the description. You'll be able to go watch it. It's kind of cheesy, but I think it's I love it. I enjoy it a lot. We're going to go through video picture by picture. You're going to see some spoilers for things even ahead of time of stuff that I will end up doing in the future. So follow along. Right here. As I start in the beginning, the cover, I decided to make Absalom and Gwenivier, the hero and the villain. Gwenivier is obviously the one with the feather. It's not really obvious, but Absalom wears the gold, the black, and the red. You know, you got to make him look like a villain. Gwenivier got his fabulous mustache, as you can see. Nice gold, and comes right through his helmet, you know. It's not an arrow through his head like other people think. Alright, let's take a look at this. First few pages are blank like usual. But let's get into the first page. 1, 2, 3. Here it is. I got two guys holding up like a gate as if it's falling and catching, and then I got him catching. Started taking references of Pinterest from different manhwas of people fighting and just kind of started sketching them and getting ideas. Sometimes the sketches would come out, sometimes good, and sometimes they wouldn't. So, you know, you just keep going. Do what you have to. This I did front of. This is the bounty hunter. You get to see very few scenes of him, but you get to see him. Some like sword fighting, some big guy here. Here's another scene of the bounty hunter, the knights, the kind of fighting. They chopped a head off right there. I thought that was cool. Now here's where it's at. This is Cain. It's one of the villains that you're going to get in the series. You're going to see. And if you gotta watch it, you're going to get into this villain. We kind of designed different things for his helmet. Sometimes it was difficult to draw, but I think he was pretty cool. Let's see what we got over here. Gwenivier, a nice close-up. I really need to finish this. And here we have Little Dumpling. Sir Dumpling to you. Alright, I did draw a picture of Absalom, but he looked ugly, so let's just skip past that one. Look at these two guys fighting. I thought these guys were pretty awesome. You know, nice, good, solid punch. Try and get the idea of some things. Here's kind of more of a Gecko Boy thing, kind of Foyd in the center of that, but we'll move on from that. Different poses, you know, just trying to get the ideas. Different swinging actions. Scenes from mangas, you know, trying to draw and kind of get an idea of drawing some characters in it. Here, Bounty Hunter slicing. It's supposed to be Absalom he's fighting. I just didn't fill in Absalom as the character. There's the Bounty Hunter again, kind of getting a cool pose like that. And yeah, it's just kind of, like I said, it's a bunch of Bounty Hunter sketches. You know, you gotta go through this. I drew this pose many times, and I really didn't like this one. I kept trying to draw one that was proper, where he held the body, and I had one, I just did terrible at the head. So, I kind of keep it and remind me. It doesn't look as bad as it could be, but I always think it. There, Absalom's face. Here's a nice picture, a nice shot of everything that Absalom has. Like, look at this. You kind of got a comic scene. That looks pretty professional. I thought it looked really cool. I like that. I didn't do enough of these. I should have done more scenes like this, but there's some lips. There's kind of trying to draw Absalom again. Here's a pose of Absalom. Different scenes. Once again, more comic type styled. You know, you can look at that. Kind of make his hair blowing everywhere because I didn't want to draw it in one place. Otherwise, it looked bad to me. Kind of tried to draw horses. They kind of weren't coming out good. So, you know, I just kept practicing. And here we have another cool picture of Cain. Draw him from the side. Draw him from the front. Trying to get good angles on him. Sometimes his front doesn't look as cool. But the side profile, I think, is my favorite of him. Now, what do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments below. Yeah, he does look awesome. Look at that. And I kind of did this dark shading to make him look really cool. Yep. That's epic. Anyhow, kind of did more scenes of comic. Now here, we're going to come in through is all spoilers. This is a thumbnail of an idea of the fight between Cain. So, like, if you're watching this and you haven't watched the fight yet, you're going to be like, this is all a spoiler. You can see right ahead. Look at that. Now, at the time that I'm recording this, I actually have not released the episode of the fight scene. So if I end up uploading this video first, you will be able to see little cheats to that fight. It's very confusing, can't understand it. Only a true artist would understand all these things, but, you know, that's what it is. Look at that. I kind of just took references, sword swinging. And I think that's about it for the spoiler on that point. Here I was drawing some Absalom eyes because I was like trying to tell my brother, you can draw eyes that look cool, you just need to do some good things, you know. Here I tried to draw Absalom's girl, kind of wasn't coming out good, so I moved on. And the practices of Absalom, like I say, the struggles of Absalom. I'm not doing it now. You know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm throwing out this challenge here. And to all my viewers, all who watch, here's the challenge. To draw Absalom. This is the picture of what Absalom looks like. This is the official one. This is what I want him to look like. Whoever can draw Absalom and make him look good. Because every Absalom I draw usually looks ugly. Only a few look good. So I throw that challenge out there. The challenge, can you draw Absalom? Hashtag, can you draw Absalom? Putting that out there. Who can draw? Can any of you art slugs draw Absalom? Go ahead. Give it your best shot. Because I seriously can't. Hate Absalom. Once again, failed at Absalom. Tried to draw the same pose. I'm like, what is wrong? Absalom side profiles all look hideous. I was like, nah, nasty. More Absaloms. You know, I just keep drawing and drawing. Try to draw Absaloms again. Oh, those all suck. I'm embarrassed to even look at them. Oh. Okay, these ones aren't as bad, but they still don't look cool enough. Absalom's gotta look Bishi style. I want him to look like a Bishi. That's what he's supposed to be. You know, that's the idea. That kind of cool looking. These ones aren't that bad. The one on the left really looks cool, but I think it's because I'm hiding his face with his hands. It's kind of a cool pose. This one's hideous. I think I made the head, and he has, like, no neck. It's just, I hate it. Oh, it's ugly. These aren't that bad. They just don't look cool enough. The one on the left I like. The one on the right sucks. This one really sucks. Kind of looks like a feminine body. I think his legs are too short. Aha! And here is the lady. Kind of need to get her a little psycho look. Start practicing kind of teeth, fangs, smile. It's kind of crazy with lips because that's kind of what she's supposed to have. And I did this reference right here. And I was like, I'm just going to pop this and see if I can make her look wild. My memory, this picture looks better than it actually is. So every time I look at this picture, I'm kind of disappointed. But in memory, it looks better, so. But she's kind of supposed to be kind of wild character. This is her when she's more calm and collected. This one isn't that bad. It could be better, but, you know. Started to draw Gwenivier. Oh, I missed page. Yep. Started to draw Gwenivier. Didn't finish it. You know, I need to work on more on Gweniviers. Anyhow, that's Prince Gwenivier in my series, Prince Gwenivier and Sir Dumpling. I hope you liked this video. I hope it inspired you. If you'd like to see the other one, well, I'm going to leave the link down in the description for that as well. If you'd like to see the series, I'm going to leave the link for that. And you watch, I hope you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. All right, sluggard out.